Yes, sir. Back and back and back again with another video. And we watching 3 true New Year Eve horror stories. It's only right. It move like if it be New Year's. You gotta start off with something like this. No bullshit though. Like I think I caught up with all the Iron Mar videos already. I'm dead ass. Like I was scrolling down trying to see which one to watch. There was literally nothing. I would have to go all the way down again like I did last time before I left YouTube a little bit to find a video after this one. Well, I think there's two more. Then I gotta do that. Hopefully we don't run out because like I said, these are the only niggas that I really watching anime horror stories from. I don't like the other channels. I just don't.
I'm 25 now, but I still remember that New
That fucking volume up again. Yep. Turn that shit right back down.
Year's Eve like it happened yesterday. I was 7. My brother Lucas was 4. Our parents had been invited to some fancy...
Why the fuck do I get high before I make videos? Like, I promise you, y'all niggas think I be kidding. I dead ass be in this bitch sometimes paranoid because I'm watching horror stories while high. And, like, that shit be blowing me to, like, what the fuck?
party at a hotel downtown, and they'd hired Jade to watch us. She was 19, a college student who babysat to pay for textbooks. We've had her before. Lucas loved her because she played with us instead of just staring at her phone. She showed up at around 7 that night, wearing jeans and an oversized sweater. Her blonde hair was pulled back into a ponytail. She brought coloring books and promised to let us stay up until 11 to watch the ball drop on TV.
Your parents will be back around 1,
she said, plopping down on our couch.
so we're gonna have the best New Year's Eve ever, okay?
Lucas was already showing her his new action figures while I was pretending to be too old for babysitters. Everything was normal until around 11:15. Suddenly, we heard a woman's terrified shrieks from the corridor outside, followed by breaking glass. Jade's head snapped toward the door.
No, there's only one thing you can do in this situation. Call the cops. Don't try to save somebody. Why the fuck will you leave your room to go save somebody? You're not nice with the hands. You know you're not. Call the cops.
She stood up slowly, telling us to stay put while she checked the peephole. I saw her face go pale. What's happening? She didn't answer, just grabbed her phone and dialed 911. I heard her whisper into it.
There's someone in the building. We're on the 8th floor, apartment 804. Please hurry.
She hung up, then turned to us with a smile while her eyes were filled with fear.
Guys, we're gonna play a game, okay? We're gonna hide in the bathroom, really quiet like ninjas.
Fuck no, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Don't make me a babysitter. I'm not. No, get y'all little asses in the bathroom. It's either that or die. Like, I'm not finna keep giving y'all like. You feel me? Like if I'm not finna lie to y'all niggas. If I'm in a tough situation and there's a nigga out there out here offing people for no reason, I'm telling y'all what it is. Y'all can be scared. I'm scared too. So I guess we all scared.
Do that?
Lucas thought it sounded fun, but I knew something was wrong. Jade grabbed our hands and led us to the bathroom. She lifted Lucas into the tub first, then me, and pulled the shower curtain closed.
No matter what happens, you two stay in here.
Jade, what's going on? I whispered.
Just promise me, Alex. Promise you'll stay here with Lucas.
I promised. She started.
See, this water's not in my occupation, cause nigga scoot over. I'm hopping in the bathtub too. What the fuck?
To leave, then stopped and knelt beside the tub, looking at us through the curtain.
I need you to be brave, okay? Trust me. I'm going to keep you safe.
Lucas and I sat in the dark bathtub, listening. For a while, there was nothing except the sound of our breathing and the distant hum of the building's heating system. Then, we heard footsteps in the hallway outside our apartment. They were loud and stopped at each door. I held Lucas close, covering his mouth with my hand. My chest felt like it was going to explode as I kept listening. The footsteps stopped outside our door. There was a long silence before the doorknob rattled. I heard Jade's voice, muffled but clear enough.
The door's locked. The police are coming. Just leave.
There was a short pause before something heavy slammed.
I ain't gonna lie, through that whole complex, no bullshit. That nigga hit that shit with a light kick, not a heavy kick, a light kick. Them RPG games, when you just press X not very hard, that's what he did to that door. Carter, yeah, you gotta sue them niggas. Ain't no fucking way it's that easy. What the point of locks? There's no point of locks.
Against the door. Jade's screamed numbed our ears. I was shaking, and so was my little brother. We heard a crash, like furniture being knocked over, followed by the sound of running footsteps. Lucas started crying in my arms, but I clamped my hand tighter over his mouth. Whoever broke in was moving through our apartment now. He was fast. I heard another crash, closer this time. The man was tearing through our living room. He kicked open my bedroom door so hard, it slammed against the wall, and I nearly jumped. Then he moved toward the bathroom. I held my breath as the bathroom door opened. Through the crack in the shower curtain, I could see his shadow. He was tall and wearing a black ski mask. He was holding a meat chopper. His fingertips were dripping blood. He took a step toward the tub, but just as he was about to open, Jade screamed.
Hey! Over here!
The man spun around and ran. I heard him chasing her, heard her footsteps pounding toward the stairwell, and the heavy door slam open. Then there were sounds of shouting and sirens. The cops had showed up. Everything happened fast after that. Officers flooded the building. Someone pulled us out of that bathtub. A female cop wrapped us in blankets and asked if we were hurt. I was shaking so bad, I couldn't even answer. "Where's Jade?" I kept asking. They didn't answer. My parents came running in about 20.
I ain't gonna lie, Jay, you's a hero, my nigga. You feel me? Cause sometimes I don't know how I be feeling. Is it love the kids or fuck the kids? I don't know how I be feeling sometimes. So you feel me? I don't know if I would have just called that nigga name out and ran out that room at him chasing me. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no heartless nigga. I ain't doing that shit.
20 minutes later, both of them were crying, holding us so tight it hurt. They kept saying we were safe, that it was over, but I didn't feel safe because I saw them wheeling someone out on a stretcher. I saw the blood on the white sheet and a blonde ponytail hanging off the side. That night, Jade almost died saving us. She was beaten so badly that when the police arrived, she was unconscious. She had broken ribs, a fractured skull, and...
Hold on, so you tell me why the police was coming in, knocking through the doors, that nigga was just beating the fuck out of you? Hey, he hated your guts. That nigga hated your guts.
Some kind of bleeding inside her body. She had to spend 2 weeks in the hospital. The man they arrested was named Jax Ryder. He'd been released from jail 3 days earlier and was looking for the guy who testified against him. The guy lived on our floor, but Jax didn't know which apartment. So he was going door to door, attacking anyone who got in his way.
It got in your way? Nigga, you were literally just offing niggas. What the fuck you mean got in your way? You came in niggas' rooms, offing them one by one. How the fuck does a nigga not get in your way? You bullshitting.
He would have killed us, hadn't Jade led him away. I visited her in the hospital after she woke up. She could barely talk. Her face was covered in bruises. But when she saw me, she tried to smile.
You stayed in the tub.
She whispered. I nodded and broke down. Even the 7-year-old me knew I owed my life to that girl. Jade recovered eventually, but she never babysat again. She moved to a different city for grad school. My parents paid her medical bills, set up a fund for her college, and tried to find the words to express what she'd done for us. Lucas and I are adults now. We both have our own lives, our own apartments, and our own problems. But every New Year's Eve, we meet at Jade's place. We order pizza, watch the ball drop, and remember the night a 19-year-old girl chose to put herself between 2 kids and a monster. She saved our lives, and we shall never forget it.
Hey, WJ.
I was working overnight shift at the hospital that 2 in New Year's Eve. I needed the money, honestly. The blizzard started around 11:30 and accelerated to the point where you can't...
I ain't gonna lie, like I said this one video before, this is one of the most disturbing fucking jobs to work in at nighttime. I don't even know why I said I never worked in a hospital, but I can just imagine, bro, like being there at nighttime though. Anywhere in a big building, to be honest, working at nighttime is fucking insane, especially when like the staff members are low, like probably 2 or 3, and you in a big ass building. I wouldn't be able to do it. Wouldn't be able to do it.
See 5 feet in front of you. I was watching IMR Scary Tales on YouTube when I heard someone slam against the front door.
See?
I buzzed him in, and he basically fell through the entrance, soaked in blood. He was breathing hard, and his eyes kept darting around. I hit a deer. My car went off the road. It's stuck in a ditch about a mile back.
How the fuck does the blood get on you from hitting the deer? That would have been the first question out my mouth. How does the blood? Ain't no way a deer, you crashed into a deer, the deer flipped over and went into your windshield. Fuck no, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. Fuck, and hell no, nigga. You probably did hit a deer, but I'm not going out there and check. Get your ass on somewhere.
Please, help. I went into from watching scary stories to being in one. Are you hurt? Is this your blood? No, it's the deer's. Thing came out of nowhere. His teeth were clattering. I pushed up the heat, grabbed some gauze, and started clearing the blood off. The guy was unshaven and had tattoos creeping up his neck. Naturally, I was a bit alarmed, so I squinted closer, and that's when I noticed the consistency of the blood. It was too thick and dark. My uncle hunts, so I've seen deer blood plenty of times. I could swear it was.
Hey, I don't give a fuck who blood out was. He would not be getting inside this building. I promise you that. That nigga's not going there. Like, what the fuck? Does niggas actually do this? Go inside of a hospital for hitting a deer?
Isn't it? Where exactly did you crash? I probed. What? Your car. You said it went off the road.
Stop asking questions, my nigga. You do your shit and ask a question later. It's what you do. Boom, my nigga. You wiping the blood out, then you say, let me follow you. While you following him, he leaves first, close the fucking door, and lock it. He gonna turn around and start banging in there like, what you doing and shit. That's when you ask him the questions. But until then, you don't got no safety between y'all two. You can't be doing that shit. See, nigga, I'm a genius. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Route 26, about a mile back. I walked here. I'd been watching the parking lot window for hours and hadn't seen any headlights pull in. His hands wouldn't stop shaking, but his eyes were moving around the room, taking in the door, the window, and the phone on the wall. Is anyone else working tonight? That
Never, yeah, when you're asked a question like this, never say no. You see how that nigga just got startled? Because questions like that are dangerous. They probably seem harmless, but they are dangerous because that nigga is trying to get every information on you as much as he can until he can execute his next plan. I'm telling y'all niggas.
question made my stomach drop. The overnight doctor's in his office. 2 other nurses are doing rounds.
Hold on, niggas getting smarter now? People are getting smarter now, but usually, nigga, you hear this question. I be watching these videos. I hear someone say these questions, and he be like, "No, I'm all alone." Like, nigga, what? Okay.
Watching his jaw tighten. All right. Something about the way he said that made me uncomfortable. He stood up suddenly. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. Down the hall, second door on the left. The second he walked out, I locked the exam room door.
Oh, but this nigga dinner doing everything I said, but with extra credit. Like he doing everything I said, but he added extra, like, I don't know why you had to do the other shit, wipe like, you feel me, answers the questions and shit, but you did everything right. Fuck with that.
From the inside, my hands were shaking when I pulled out my phone, but it had lost signal. The blizzard must have knocked out the tower. I tried the landline on the wall. It was dead as well. The storm had taken out everything. I heard his footsteps in the hallway, but he wasn't going toward the bathroom. He was going the opposite direction, toward the supply room where we had the back exit. He was checking the layout. I stayed quiet and pressed myself against the wall.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Like that, this is a scary situation to be in when you think about it. In a hospital alone, I couldn't do it, nigga. Lock the doors.
Through the gap under the door, I could see his shadow stop outside the exam room. He tried the handle twice. "I know you're in there. Open the door," he asked, but I didn't move. My heart started pounding. "Look, it wasn't a deer, okay? She was hitchhiking, and I just wanted to feel less alone on New Year's Eve. Is that too much to ask? I tried to kiss her, a simple kiss, but she slapped me and called me a freak."
Nigga said a simple hell no, a simple kiss, nigga. You try to molest that mother. Hey, he killed her. You killed the female because she wouldn't give you a kiss. That's literally what I just heard.
After that, I just couldn't let her walk alive, you know?
Damn!
I felt sick. I mean, she probably slept with 1,000 random dudes, and now calling me a creep. I tell you, girls these days are impossible. I couldn't believe my ears. I let a madman in who killed someone for no reason. I told him to back off, as I have already called the cops, but he kept laughing, saying I was lying. I knew the door won't hold long if he attempted to get in, but shockingly, he did nothing like that. He calmly sat down right outside the door and continued talking to me. "You know, people like her, they bring it on themselves. I offered her company, kindness. It's New Year's Eve. Everyone hates being alone on the holidays, but she acted like I was garbage." He chuckled softly. "She hit me, spit on me, called me a creep after everything I did." He shifted, leaning his back fully against the door. I could feel the pressure through the metal. "They think they can treat men however they want, and nothing'll happen. So yeah, I handled it, and I'd do it again." I pressed a hand over my mouth. "I'm going back for her after I warm up," he continued casually. "Storm's perfect for covering tracks. I'll get her off the road, bury her deep. Snow will hide the fresh dirt. Nobody'll find her till spring, if even then." I felt dizzy. The blizzard outside roared, but his voice was loud and clear. "You seem like a smart guy," he murmured. "You're not gonna tell anyone I came here tonight, right?" He didn't wait for my answer. "Good, because if you did..." He laughed under his breath. "Well, let's not think about that. I even left you something, a gift, right by your door." His boots scraped against the floor as he stood up. He didn't try the handle again. He didn't want to bang or shout. He just walked away, humming softly as he headed down the hallway. I waited until I couldn't hear his footsteps.
That might be the most confident killer I have ever seen in any of your videos. That nigga is so confident. That boy is confident as a bitch. His last name is Confident. Nigga's confident. So much confidence. Like, what? That nigga left you a gift talking about some, I know. He didn't let you answer. He said, "I know you won't," basically. He just holds you. Hey, he would have did the same thing to me.
Anymore. Maybe a full minute. Maybe 5. My hands were shaking so badly, I almost dropped the keys as I opened the exam room door. The hallway was empty. I sprinted to the main entrance and locked it with trembling fingers. Only then did I notice something on the floor by the exam room. Something small, glinting in the dim light. A shine of metal in the dark. I swallowed, turned on my phone flashlight, and crouched. It wasn't metal.
Like, real shit, nigga. Like, stop adding that fucking...
It was a human ear that belonged to still pierced through it. He'd been inches from me while carrying a piece of her. I locked every door and window that night. I sat with my back against the wall until daylight finally broke through the parking lot windows. Since that night, I checked the news every morning. Local, state, national, hoping they find a body. I don't have the guts to go to the cops because I know he's watching me. I get that feeling every night. I just hope sharing the story here might help me sleep.
You just shared the story in front of 800,000 niggas. Is that how much subscribers nigga got? Yeah, he coming back for your ass. I'm sorry.
Norman and I had been dating for a month when he started pushing me to spend New Year's Eve at his family's farmhouse. The place was 2 hours outside of the city, buried.
Mom, nigga, didn't we just react to a video not too long ago? No, I don't know how long it was. I know we reacted to a video when female went to a mansion. Wait, no. A female went to a person's house and nigga grandpa was possessing the house or some shit. Nigga, never go off. Never go off in the woods by yourself with a nigga or a nigga with a female, and y'all only know each other for a month. That's the dumbest shit you can do. You feel me? Just don't do that shit, my nigga. There's not enough trust in the world to make me do this shit. It's like the clues are there. I'm just saying.
In the woods next to a lake that looked pitch black even during the day. There were no neighbors in sight for miles. The second we pulled up, the front door swung open before we even made it to the porch, and his mom practically tackled me.
Jenny! You're even prettier in person. Get in here. We've been waiting all day.
I'm not going in.
She grabbed my hands and squeezed so hard it hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going in. I am definitely. You squeeze my arm? Yeah, I'm not going in.
Inside, the place smelled of old wood, mixed with something sickeningly sweet.
Niggas are dying.
The furniture looked ancient. Every wall had these creepy photos of people with blank faces, staring straight ahead. We walked into the living room, and Norman's uncle's eyes glazed over. "Jenny, you're hot!" I went stiff, but Norman laughed it off, asking,
Nigga, the fuck? Hell no, you ain't laughing at all. Bae, do something. The fuck you mean he just laughed it off? He ain't do nothing. He just let it happen.
me to take it easy. How could I, when his uncle couldn't stop leering all through dinner? Every single time I glanced up, he was watching me with this gross smile, licking his lips. Norman's
On me, nigga. See, and this is another thing. If you do this shit, my nigga, make sure you drive your car. Make sure you fucking drive your car. Cause if anything happens, and the other nigga got the car keys and shit, my nigga, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're dead ass fucked. There's nothing you can do.
mom was just as bad. She'd stroke my hair, squeeze my shoulders, and grab my wrist every time I so much as breathed.
Have more,
She said, dumping another pile of gray slop onto my plate.
Nigga said graceful, like, yeah, you're right. I'm not eating that shit either. That shit look worse than prison food, my nigga. What the fuck is on your plate? You're eating slimes. That is fucking disgusting. They are trying to kill you. The hints are there, big dog.
I'm stuffed, really.
Her smile stayed frozen, but her fingers dug into my wrist.
Just one more bite, sweetie.
So, Jenny, tell
And this bald ass nigga talking and shit. Like, well, you haven't talked all the time since I've been here. Now you gonna open your fucking mouth. Stay silent, my nigga. It's already creepy enough that I'm fucking being here in this crib in the middle of nowhere, and all y'all niggas are weird. But now you decided to talk, nigga. Don't piss me off. That's how. No, I wouldn't say that shit. No, never mind.
us about your folks.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Norman's dad leaned across the table.
They're back in the city. My mom teaches philosophy. Do they know you're here?
Damn! Nigga couldn't even get a sentence out. You're dead. I'm sorry, big dog. You're dead. You're nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. We as the audience know that you are dead. There's no way you get out of this.
That stopped me cold. I looked at Norman, but he wouldn't meet my eyes. So I
It's a setup. It's a setup. Nigga, if your boyfriend not even trying to hop in and stop it, it's a setup.
mumbled an awkward yes and went back to the food. An hour later, Norman's mom carried in a cake with "Welcome to the family" written in red frosting.
I'm not eating that shit.
Suddenly, Norman's dad got up and pulled out a little box from his pocket. He set it down in front of Norman. I felt ice in my veins when he opened it.
Is that a fucking wedding ring? That y'all know each other for a month.
Inside was tucked an old, tarnished ring with a black stone that looked like it swallowed light.
Norman, go ahead.
His mom giggled. Norman grabbed my hand and knelt. "Jenny, will you marry me?"
Now this is a play of a nigga who did ass never experienced pussy in his life. You're marrying off the first. You must went 25 years without selling coochie. And nah, fuck that shit. That's not even that. You just weird, my nigga. The whole family already weird. It's not even that. The whole family just weird ass niggas. You feel me? So when you came in, what the fucking pictures frame was staring at me and shit. They fuck no. And then this big brawly bitch over here grabbing my shoulder and shit like that fucking fucking meme of what the fuck nigga think Prime Time and Travis. Come on now.
I tried to laugh it off while my heart pounded in my chest.
Norman, it's just been a month.
I know, he said, grinning. But when you know, right?
This is insane.
Bro, big bro, I promise you, I know it sounds crazy, but just say yes. That's the only way you're gonna get out of this motherfucker scot-free. Just say yes. They are ready. Look how she looking at you in the background. They are waiting for you to say no. So when they say you finna get hit with the slimiest poison of all time, wake up in the basement.
Norman's mom's face changed.
Aren't you his girlfriend?
Yeah, but
So you will marry him.
maybe, but we need more time.
Nigga said
Time.
so you will.
His mom's voice went shrill.
For what? You ate our food. You're in our home. You're a part of us now.
I came
Don't fucking say I'm not part of you niggas. No the fuck I'm not.
for dinner, not a wedding.
My voice cracked. Carl pushed himself up. What an ungrateful bitch! I got up to leave, but Norman grabbed my wrist hard. His dad stepped in close, blocking my path to the door. Carl moved to the other side while Norman's mom stood behind me.
Please. Let me go.
No bullshit at all. Like sometimes nigga, y'all be deserving the shit. Like it's a life lesson. It's a bad one. I admit it's a bad one. One that no one should be in. But this is a life lesson. Stop see context clues before you do dumb shit like this.
Home.
I said, tears starting to spill. I tried to pull away from Norman, but his grip only kept tightening. Carl had grabbed my other arm. Between him and Norman, they started forcing me down into the chair. I struggled and wiggled, but they were too strong. Sit down! You're embarrassing me!
Stop it, please.
Norman's dad pulled the ring from the box. Put out your hand!
No.
Carl wrenched my arm forward.
Just put the ring on,
held
family. Take it off when everything get done. Just for now, put the ring on.
my wrist still.
That's
His
the only way
dad
you
moved
know.
the ring toward my finger. I had to get away. I searched my brain for any potential exit until it clicked.
My parents have to be here.
I screamed. Norman's dad stopped. What?
My parents.
I choked out through tears.
They need to see this. That's how it's done.
Norman's mom frowned.
We don't need.
Yes. It's tradition. Please, they have to be here.
They exchanged looks. Norman's grip loosened slightly. She's stalling, Carl muttered.
No, I'm not, I swear. It's a union of two families, too. That's proper, isn't it? I mean, Norman deserves a grand celebration after all.
I looked at Norman, pleading with him to believe me. He looked at me, and his face softened. Fine, Norman said slowly, letting go of my wrist. I'll go get them. His dad didn't look convinced, but Norman had already grabbed the car keys and was heading towards the door.
I should give him a good luck kiss.
I mumbled, wiping my eyes and following a few steps behind. As I passed the table, I sneakily grabbed the cake fork and slipped it up my sleeve. I know you have doubts right now, but once you're in, you'll get it, Norman said at the door. I nodded, stepping closer until we were standing inches apart. I went up on my toes. He closed his eyes, waiting for the touch. Instead,
That sound effect caught me off guard.
jammed the fork into his eye as hard as I could. Norman went down screaming, clutching his face as blood poured out. The car keys hit the porch with a clatter. I snatched them up and bolted. His mom started shrieking behind me. I didn't look until I dove into the car and shoved the key in. The engine turned over right as Norman's dad got to the window, hammering on the glass. You made a mistake! I hit the gas, Gravel sprayed everywhere as the car kicked sideways, then straightened out. In the mirror, I could see all 4 of them on the porch under that yellow light, just watching me tear down the driveway. I drove for over an hour before I could pull over. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. Norman's blood was all over my sleeve. Every time I blinked, I saw the fork going in. I've shifted apartment and now staying with my parents. I can't go to the cops because I too stabbed Norman that night. I just hope we never cross paths again.
That's fucking crazy. Hey, you got love. I mean, we all know you gonna live. Like, we just need to feel a matter of time. But hey, if y'all fuck with the video, make sure to like, subscribe. Nigga, we out. And there go Dizzy. What? Arrogant that nigga, but he's friendly. What? And here go Dizzy. Arrogant that nigga, but he's friendly. Hold on, it's Odin. Hold on, it's Odin. Hold on, it's Odin. Arrogant that nigga, but he's friendly.